Uh, Tomorrow is a special day, right? What is it? Oh, Mother's Day. That's right. And we're thankful for our mothers. At least I certainly am. I know you are too. Tonight we have a story about a mother, an interesting mother, who was one of the almost pioneer mothers. She was back before the 1920s for sure, because we're tonight continuing a series on Joseph D. Clark's memoirs, An Anatomy of an East Tennessee Community, which are his memories that he's put in a book about life in the Boones Creek community before 1920. Now, Ivan Lilly introduced this series back in March, and then he had a second presentation in April. And I've got one tonight on a mother from that period and from the memoirs. And then next 2 weeks, Ivan's going to present some more memoirs. It's an interesting book. Joseph D. Clark, who published this book in 1980, it was publication, Joseph D. Clark was both Ed Bowman and Vicki Shell's great uncle. And his father, Joseph Lee Clark, was their great grandfather. Interesting story here. He studied both at Harvard and Oxford in England. He was chairman of the English department at North Carolina State in Raleigh for decades until his retirement. And Vicki Shell, whose family lived over in Raleigh for about 20 years, 15 years, Vicki, I think, was over there with the family while she was growing up, remembers the impact that her Uncle Joe Clark had on her life through his love of history and encouraging her to learn the family history. Tonight's history moment is about Dr. Joseph D. Clark's mother, Susan, better known as Sudie, S-U-D-I-E. His memoirs record that she gave birth to a child every 2 years from 1879 to 1904. That's 108 months of pregnancy, giving birth to 13 children. And on September 19th, 1904, Sudie made breakfast for the family, prepared school lunches for the children, all those children, all 12 of them. This is the last one. Then she gave birth to Edgar, the 13th child, and after that she assisted the girls in preparing the evening meal. Now that's a strong woman. That's the kind of stock that Vicki came out of. That's why Vicki is so amazing. You can't seem to exhaust her, or she goes till she is, and then some more for us, and we love Vicki and appreciate all she does for us here. Well, Sudie put food on the table for the family with a huge garden. She milked the cows and made butter and cheese. She baked bread and cakes and pies. There was always plenty to eat. She would feed people traveling the road or railroad and those waiting to see her doctor husband. She was a great woman who loved her husband, her family, her church, and her community. So tonight I think it would be fitting for us to have a prayer being thankful for our mothers. Now, your mother may have just had one and that was enough when you came along. Or maybe decided not to try it. So, don't know. We all have different experiences. Some of you may have had big families like this too. But whatever your family situation, you can be sure that somewhere along the line, that mother loved and sacrificed for you.